This is the second time I'm doing this intro, primarily because I fucked up the last time I recorded this intro. So I decided, fuck it. Let's redo it. Let's go through the campaign button collection and enjoy. Okay, so I had to adjust this a few times now. This is obviously not an original Bobby Kennedy pin, as I'm sure you can tell by the detail of the button. Now, I did wear this at the DNC back in July of 2016, depending on when the hell you're watching this video. So I wore this to symbolize what I thought the ultimate Democratic candidate was, or the modern one at least. And I thought Bobby Kennedy was a fantastic representation of that. This is obviously a reproduction pin because of the layout, and the picture looks like they got it from some stock image website, and there would be a date here, but this is a unofficial one. I got it really cheaply. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next we got Carrie Edwards. Now you may wonder, Brian, why the hell did you get this one? Well, because John Kerry and John Edwards, their 2004 Democratic ticket, was the first election of my entire life. It's the one I remember being involved in a little bit, and it was the one that got me into politics. This little re-election race, this little 04 race, this 2004 presidential race was the one that started it all for me in politics. So anyway, this is one of the types of Obama pins I wore back in 2008. It's just a classic Obama pin. It's a little different than the one that I showed in the previous video, which I thought would be this one. This one has the capital letters and looks pretty good. It was used. They had one where it was all in bulk, where they had a bunch of these buttons and the white versions of these pins, and they were all in bulk. And I came this close to buying them, but then I thought, you know what? I guess one too. I don't need more than that, so I decided not to be a dick. So this is the white version of this pin. You can tell the differences in the pins. Obviously this one's white, this one's blue. They both work really well, and I'm thinking about wearing these pins during the 2016 election. Now, you saw in the preview that I got some Jill Stein and Hillary Clinton pins. I'm going to explain to you the symbolic nature of what those pins mean to me. Next we got an Obama pin that I wish I wore back during the 2012 election, but I didn't really have the time, or didn't really know of that many campaign offices that, well, that's not true. Essentially, I didn't know of any merchandise stores for the Obama 2012 pin. I was thinking about getting them. I actually have an Obama 2012 yard sign display thing here in this room. I just gotta get it. So this pin's really nice. I like the detail. It's a decent thing of Obama. I like the way the logo's played. Just looks really nice. You can tell that the 2012 pins definitely improved over the design flaws of the 08 pins. Now granted, the 08 pins may have been more grassroots, but you could tell where the 08 pins were fucking up. Whereas these look professional. They look good. Except for this one is a little bit of a... Never mind. Thought that it had scrape in it, but it's good. Looks good overall. Next we got another Obama 2012 pin. This one's a bigger version of it than the other one. I was wondering if I showed this already in a video, but no, I showed a different Obama 2012 pin in the video. So yeah, I like this pin. Again, it's a very simple Obama logo thing. The tinting's a little bit different than the other Obama pins, but yeah, it's okay enough, I think. I just prevented something that would have been a major continuity error again. Now this one I love. I love the change in font. I like how this button's very in your face. The font really gives you that, yeah, we're ready to kick your ass, Mitt Romney, suck a dick. Yeah, that's what this pin represents, I think. It represents, hey Mitt, come at me, bro. You wanna fucking fight me? I'm Obama, bitch. And that was my teenage mentality coming back. Thought I left you in the teenage years, but there's still some remnants of you in my 20s. Fun. Let's go to some different pins, shall we? You want to know the Israeli accent? I am Jewish. I'm Jewish and decided to get some Hebrew Obama pins that they were selling on eBay. And I don't know why. Oh my god, did I spit on this one just now? No, this one. Now, one of the things I do like about collecting used buttons is that they have a history. You can tell when someone has worn these with pride. You can imagine yourself in that person's shoe, campaigning, helping a cause that they really believed in, and just doing something that they think will benefit society as a whole. It makes you feel happy and prideful of having something like this in your possession. And again, this is pretty much the Jewish Americans for Obama, very much like the other one I just showed you, but this one's obviously in... Actually, I forgot how to read Hebrew. So, I'm a dumbass. I'm a bad Jew. Bad Jew. How dare I not remember Hebrew? And really, car? Fuck you, car. Fuck you. Yeah, cars are douchebags. So yeah, this pin's really nice. Again, you're seeing a lot more of a professional vibe with the 2012 one than the 08 ones, which I like. We got another classic Obama pin up in here. We got the fired up and ready to go, a classic Obama logo. Again, the difference between the 08 and the 2012 pins, I think the 2012 ones had a lot more of a vicious in-your-face, well, that's not the right wording for it, a more in-your-face font than the 08 pins had, especially these ones, these official Obama pins. Like, you can just tell which pins are from what election cycle. In terms of the font, you can tell which pin is from which election cycle, and I like that. I like the look of these pins. I like the feel of these pins, and they're great collector's items for someone like me. Next, we got a Bernie Sanders pin. Well, we all know how that turned out. Not happy. But this pin is kind of a variation on one of the blue pins I showed in my other campaign button collection video. So yeah, not really much to say about this pin. It's a basic Bernie Sanders pin. I think my friend Julian gave me this pin, or I got this pin from someone else, but point is, looks nice and I'm happy I have it in my possession. Got a Bernie Sanders pin that I got from the DNC. Another Bernie supporter gave this to me when we were going through the metal detector at the convention center. I was talking with them a little bit, and I said, yo, nice pins, man. He said, okay, here, you can take them. I'm like, really? Yeah, take them. I'm like, okay, thank you. It's a really generous thing for him to do. I thought that was just a cool thing to do. Respect amongst a group of people, you know, really trying to practice what you preach, which I like. This button's from the same guy. The font is very much like the Obama 2012 font, just a little bit of a different style, but the boldness is there, and I really like this button. And it looks cool overall. A lot of these just look really cool. Next, we got a Bernie Sanders Hebrew button. Oh, don't tell me. The Photoshop design on this is terrible. Well, actually, hold on. I think someone used a paint filter on this. Interesting. If you've used Photoshop, you'll know what I'm talking about. The paint filter, but hold on. There's a little bit of an inconsistency going on with the spreading out of the star. A company on eBay made these pins, or was it Esty? I don't remember where the fuck I got this, but a company made a bunch of these, and they had Ted Cruz, they had Hillary Clinton, they had John Kasich, they had Trump, they had all the candidates that were running at the time. And even though it's a bit of a generic design, like a copy and paste thing, I still do like the presentation of this pin, despite it being a very generic template design. Google this type of pin, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next, we got a ticket a lot of people would have really liked to have seen, but was never going to happen, never will happen. I only bought these pins because, let's face it, as a fan fiction ticket, I would have liked to have seen this. Bernie Jill 2016. But it's not going to happen. Next, we got another version of the pin I just showed you, which essentially is this, but with the yin and the yang, showing the blue and the green, giving you that kind of hippie vibe. I like it. It's a very nice, elegant design, really cool overall, interesting, classy. It's got a very simple but good look to it. Next we got a picture of what they were thinking this ticket would look like, but again, it's not going to happen. I like it because it's a very simple design, and it's essentially got a Bernie Sanders and Jill Stein PNG whiteout with it's a cool design overall. You got to admit, I think when you analyze the buttons that have had Photoshop work on them, honestly, I don't know why they don't have Bernie on this one. They got Jill Stein, but no Bernie, so it's like Sanders Stein 2016 with a dove and Jill Stein's face. Decently photoshopped there, if I do say so myself. I'm wearing these for obvious reasons, because I'm going to be campaigning for Hillary Clinton, and they don't like this idea. No, they do not. Well, it's a cool pin, but I wish they had Bernie Sanders on it. Okay, next we got a simple Jill Stein picture. This picture was obviously during a photo session of some kind. I've seen another version of this picture with Jill Stein looking a lot more serious, but it's a cool button, like it, and I'm happy I have it. This and the next two pins are some of the biggest pins I own in my entire button collection, but yeah, if I was not living in a swing state like Pennsylvania, I would gladly vote for Jill Stein. But I live in a swing state, so don't bother me. Not really a big fan of her VP, but it's a cool button overall. If you're a Green Party guy, I highly recommend you get this button. Really cool. It kind of gets the perfect message of the Green Party down overall. I think this is a cool pin. It's a big pin, it's a simple pin, but whatever, it's cool. Next we have the official Jill Stein pin. All the other Jill Stein pins I showed you were homemade pins. This is an official one. Annoyingly enough, this one took a long ass time to ship, and I donated $10, or was it $8? Maybe it was less than that, to get this pin, and not disappointed with it. I just wish it shipped a little faster. So if you're a Green Party person, just remember your campaign buttons are going to take a while to ship. Yep. Just changed it like that, didn't I? Although that's not true. Gonna be wearing this on election day, and cringing while doing it. Fuck. The printing quality on this is fucking terrible. I'm with Bernie, with her. So it's supposed to be like a with Hillary Clinton thing going on, but saying you're with Bernie and with Hillary Clinton at the same time. People really do read my fucking mind. Not happy about this. Really not. The other Hillary pins I'm about to show you are my mom's pins. These are Hillary Clinton pins I bought for me and my mom. She lost the original Hillary Clinton pin I gave her the day I went to the Democratic National Convention. So I decided to look for that exact pin, and I got a bunch of these in a bundle. You're about to see why all of these have the same picture. And when I get to the pin, I'll explain why they all have that same picture of Clinton. I swear to God, I feel like my hand's gonna burn if I keep touching these fucking pins. Yeah, shows you how enthusiastic I am to support Hillary Clinton. Not really. So this is the same pin that I bought for my mom at the Democratic National Convention, but she lost this pin. So I was going on eBay to see if I could find this pin. And I found it with a bunch of other Hillary Clinton pins. So I'm like, okay, got my mom the same pin she lost, and I got her some new ones. And I might wear some myself. Again, cringing and wanting to fucking punch a hole in the wall as I wear them, but fuck Trump. It's another Hillary Clinton pin, a bit bigger this time. last Hillary Clinton pin. No, I lied. It's not. Still got one more. Fantastic. Hillary is a champion for all narrow pro-choice America. Now, this was the only Hillary Clinton pin I got because I was talking to these people at the DNC. And they said, hey, would you like a button? Then when I saw it was Hillary Clinton, I was kind of like, what the hell? In my head. But then I thought, fuck it. I'll take it. I'm happy to support it. Again, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing to have a political convention of your party in your home city. And I was happy to be there, and I was happy to get this pin. This pin I got at the DNC store. They also had a very nice Hillary Bernie pin, but I was like, I am not ready to buy Hillary Clinton pins for myself yet. No, I'm still going to be in denial. I'm still going to be in denial. For God's sake, I made a video creating a Bernie Sanders 10th doctor ticket from Doctor Who. What is wrong with me? But anyway, this is a really cool pin. I need more of these. This is awesome. This describes me perfectly. And this is an amazing pin. If you like Trump, well, fuck you. This is from that Bernie Sanders Jill Stein pin pack, but it didn't really match with the other Bernie Jill pins, so I was like, fuck it. It's a cool pin design. Really badass. Gonna wear this on election day because it's fucking awesome. Love how that looks. Yes, I support Planned Parenthood. If you don't like it, leave me alone. Stop trying to spam me with that goddamn fake ass video that's been debunked for fucking months now. Shut up already. If you have legitimate evidence, fucking use it. Otherwise, shut up. Our democracy is not for sale. A cool End Citizens United button. My mom got me this, and she also got me End Citizens United shirt, which was pretty cool. Amend the Constitution, End Citizens United. Another really cool pin. Gonna be wearing this on election day. If you like the NRA, I'm sorry, but agree to disagree. And I got this at the train station near the convention center. So some guy gave this to me, and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm sorry about the glare in this, but nothing I can do. Simple design, cool as hell. Another DNC 2016 convention pin. I got this while I was at the Democratic National Convention as well. Pretty cool pin. Happy I got it. Like a lot of these newer pins, they will not have a lot of history because the other Bernie Sanders ones were ones I wore in my backpack, as were a lot of the older Obama ones. So, not sure these are going to get any use, but whatever. They're cool to have. So I got this at PolitiFest in Philly. It was pretty cool, but didn't go to all the other days, and I talked about it in a vlog video. So, hope you enjoyed that video. And then we got two little pins, and then I'm done. Yeah. So, this one went through the wash. So, I'm amazed that it looks... I'm amazed that the condition is as good as it is. And this is for a union thing. I was happy to support this union because, well, unions help people overall. Make sure they get a living wage, and that's important. That's the last pin. The person that gave this to me was really fucking cute. Wish I got her phone number in retrospect. But, alas. I also met a really cute Bernie supporter that day. She lives in California. I haven't called her. I'm sad now. That's it for this button update collection overview. Live long and prosper and have a nice day.